Just take a couple more breaths here, inviting in the light, your breath, your intention. And then gently rise up to tabletop, to hands and knees. And you can move through a few rounds of cow and cat, just moving the spine in different directions. You can go side to side or front to back, circles. It's nice to lean forward into the hands, lean back, rounding the spine. And then coming to neutral, stretch your right leg back behind you with the ball of the foot on the ground for a second and just press back into the heel. And then spin the right foot flat, take the right arm and open it up towards the ceiling. You can even extend it overhead, get into the sides of the body and the ribs. And then bring your hand back down to the mat, knee to the mat, and switch legs. Left leg back, follow the foot on the ground, press into the heel, stretching the toes, the calf. And then spin the foot flat and open up to the left. Arm can stay straight up or go overhead. And you're free to move in ways that feel good in your body. And bring it back down to tabletop, hands and knees to the floor. And then tuck the toes under and we'll lift up to downward facing dog. You can go ahead and pedal the legs out, bending the knees one at a time. And then stretch the right leg up to the ceiling or the sky. Bend the knee, roll the hip open for a moment. Good, and then switch legs, right leg down, take the left leg up. Giving your legs an opportunity to feel the gentle stretch here, warming up slowly. Set the left foot down. And then walk your hands to your feet. You're going to walk backwards. And just wrap your hands around the elbow points and ragdoll. You're welcome to sway or move side to side. I invite you to feel into your body tonight. You can close your eyes or keep them open. And release the hands softly to the ground, and you're going to bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and then switch. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. So feel into your outer hips. If you need to block some of your hands, you can do that. Keep switching side to side. Bend one knee, and then the other. And then next time you bend the left knee, pause, and take the right hand to the sky. So a little thoracic twist. And then set it down and switch, bend the right knee, twist open to the left. And then set the left hand down and start to walk it back forward. We'll come all the way out into plank pose from a push-up. And then right here, bend the knees so the knees hover above the floor. It's a little forward. And then straighten the legs. We'll do that 3 times. Bend the knees so they hover, really pull into your center. And then straighten the legs. One more time. Bend the knees, hover. Straighten the legs, breathe in, and then lower all the way down onto the belly. And then we'll come up into Cobra, and you can do it a couple times. You can press up and hold, or you can go up and down a few times. Stretching into the abdomen. Hands might feel better wider or closer. You can experiment. I sometimes like to be up on my fingertips. And then you'll slide the hands back in, tuck the toes under. You can press to plank or to the knees, and then back to downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And just let it go. And then walk your feet to your hands or hop forward. And halfway lift. Lengthen and extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain, big reach. And then bring your hands down to your heart and arms down by your sides. And we're gonna start a little different right here. So you're gonna bring your feet to hip width and arms come down. Arms are gonna just like dangle. Like to see everything, sort of. Okay, and then you're just gonna take a twist side to side. So the arms dangle, feet can be rooted, knees can be bent, or you can lift a heel. I'm gonna be here for just a little bit. Just nice, easy twist. You can inhale one side, exhale the other, or just long, slow breaths the whole time. This is actually recommended for immune boosting. Why we're doing it, one of the reasons. Also gets energy moving, gets lymph, blood flow, for the breathing, respiration. Just deep breaths here. More moments. And let the arms kind of wrap around the body. Give your booty a nice little slap. It's good, getting things moving. And then you'll just start to slow it down a little bit. And come to stillness. Eyes can stay open or closed. Notice how you feel. Bring the feet together into mountain pose or hip width if that's best in your body. And you'll take a breath in and reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, bow all the way forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen and extend. And vinyasa, high plank to low plank, or knees to the floor. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Nice, Nikki, I love that. Or child's pose or puppy pose. Take one more breath in. Breathe out, look forward, bring your feet to your hands. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward. With your sun salutation, halfway lift. It can be your own way. High to low plank, or you can bring your knees, chest and chin to the floor. Cobra or upward dog or any other variation. Downward dog or child's pose. Breathe. Breathe out. Walk, hop, or tiptoe to your hands. We're looking for continuous movement, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Go right back down, exhale. It can be really gentle, or it can be a little more active, halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And my words are suggestions. Take a breath in and out. Look forward, walk, hop, or tiptoe to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more, rise up, inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, low plank. Upward dog, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Bring your hands to heart center. And then bring your feet hip width again. This time arms come parallel to the floor. A little bit more warming up through the shoulders. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go side to side. You might exhale as you twist, or inhale to one side, exhale to the other. A little softness to the knees. Okay, now keep it going, but as you twist, you're going to straighten the front arm. Straighten and reach the front arm. It can go slow or it can go quick. Nice, big reach, moving from the center and towards like beyond the walls. It can go quicker or it can go slower. More moments. So the heat build, you might feel some heat in the shoulders and the core, a little bit in the knees. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the arms come down, feeling the energy in your body right here. I know it's different from the vinyasa we normally do. Feel the flow, that's what vinyasa is, the flow. Come back to the front of your mat, feet hip width or together. We'll bend the knees, drop into chair. Hips go low. Arms can reach high or parallel to the floor. Good job. Notice your breath and the rhythm of your breath. You can keep that rhythm that we just created here, even in the holding. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, move through that vinyasa again. High plank to low, or knees to the floor. Upward dog or cobra, really press down to rise up. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the right hand for warrior 1. Good. Feel the ground beneath you. Imagine reaching towards that beautiful full moon outside. The mystery, the clouds around it. Just the perfection and beauty in the world. Like you're part of that. Take another breath. And then bring the hands back down and flow. High plank to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for warrior 1. And so rooting down and a rising up. 2. Take one more breath here. Maybe go up and go back even. And hands to the mat. You step into flow. You're welcome to meet just in down dog and hang out or child's pose or move in any way your body craves. Doesn't need to be a perfect yoga pose. This is about your little sacred island of your mat. Listening to your body, listening to yourself. Take one more breath here. Empty it out, look forward and step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll flow through that one time. Bend the knees, chair, inhale. So continual movement again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. If you're at a different movement, when I say it's okay. High to low plank. Rise up, inhale, upward dog or cobra. Press back, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, and then reach up, warrior one. And lower back down, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. High to low plank. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Good, stretch the right leg up and back. And you'll step it forward for lizard. So bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. You can drop the left knee to the ground if you like. You don't have to. Just hold this for a little bit. You're welcome to toe heel the right foot to the right so there's more space. You can even drop down to the forearms maybe. Back toes can be tucked or pointed. Front foot can turn out at a diagonal if that's better for your knee. Really opening up from the hip. Remember last year I put this playlist together when we were Zooming still and only. And I had no idea this song is about Martin Luther King. I've been listening to you my whole life. And if you'd like to stay here for a few more breaths, you can. Or we're gonna add a twist. So if you're taking the twist, you'll come up, the left hand stays down, the right arm twists open. And it might just be like that thoracic twist to the upper mid back, or bend the knee and catch the left foot in the right hand. And if the legs don't want to do that, you don't have to. Yes, if you can catch the foot, catch it from the pinky toe side, and you can either pull it in or kick it back. All right, you'll gently release the left foot. And then tuck the back toes under and walk it around to the left. Turn the feet to parallel. And then turn the left toes out diagonally and bend the left knee. So the right leg stays straight. And then you can stay here. You can walk the arms out in front of you as an option. You can also drop the left sitting bone towards the left heel. Lift the right toes towards the ceiling. So it rolls open through the inner thigh. Good. If you drop all the way down, you can put the hands to the heart. It's a little opening to the Achilles and the ankle on the left as well as the inner thigh. And we'll take a couple breaths. Good. Bring the hands back down. You're going to walk it all the way back around to the right foot. Turn the right toes forward. Lift the left heel. Crescent lunge. Let's just come up here. So we'll do the whole other side on the other side. Good. And then hands come to the heart and you'll twist to the right. And you can either stay upright here, opening the arms, or you can tip forward for that prayer twist in your crescent lunge. Or if you want to stay more upright, it's a little different feeling. Nice big opening to that back hip flexor. Good. And then if you'd like, when you're in the prayer version, you can open the arms even. Very good. And then warrior two, you'll bring it all the way around, keeping the right knee bent or rebending it if it's straightened. Open up to the chest and the arm. In stillness, you want to still find that rhythm of breath. And then side angle, you'll tip right. It can be forearm to thigh or hand to the floor. Move the left arm of your choice. Nice, Stephanie. Beautiful. Nice use of the block here. All right, take one more breath here. And then hands release to the ground, high plank to low, or skip it if you'd like. Cobra or upward facing dog. If you went low, downward facing dog. Stretch the left leg up and back. Big step forward for lizard. Hands go inside the left leg. You might toe heel it left. You might drop the back knee. Kind of switch legs. So starting with this one. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Got it. And then the front foot can go to the side if you want, like. You can even roll that hip open a bit. Then you can come up for your twist or stay. So if you're twisting, it's right hand down, left arm reaches either up or back. And you can bend the back knee and catch the foot if it's there. Strain the knee, careful. Quadricep is tight on that side. Allow the shoulders to press back, heart space to open. Honor where you are, honor the edges. Very good. Release that. Hands come down, walk it around to the right. Feet parallel, and then right toes turn diagonal and bend the knee. And you can stay up here, or you can start to lower. Good. If you want your hands on a block, or you can bring your right hip to a block. You lower all the way down with the left toes up. Yeah, I like to play with the difference between sinking all the way down, kind of relaxing into it, and lifting a little bit for muscular strength. Nice, looking at those inner left thigh, you might feel something new. Take one more breath. And then you'll begin to crawl back around to the front. You come into your high crescent lunge. Back heel lifted. Rise up. You can adjust your stance if you need, and then bring the hands to the heart. Go ahead and twist left. You can stay upright, opening the arms, or hands in prayer. Twist, elbow to thigh. If you're in crescent prayer twist, you can open the arms also. Good. The right hand touches, really press the fingertips into the floor. Bring some energy into that back leg, a little more energy. And then warrior two, you'll bring it up and around. Warrior two, tip to the left for side angle.
The right arm can be straight up at 12 o'clock or extended overhead or somewhere else. It can wrap behind the back or drape, or you can be at play. And then look down, hands come to the mat, and you flow high to low plank or skip it if your body needs to skip it. So meet in downward facing dog, or you can be in child's pose. Little micro bend in the knees. Press the tailbone up higher, the knuckles of the hands root down, take a full breath in. Empty it out, look forward and step or hop to your hands. Halfway lift, fill up, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain. And exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Arms by your side. Stand in mountain pose for a moment. There's days you just need those moments to pause, like let this be it right here. Pausing and feeling. What do you stand for? Like, be that right here. Open the eyes if they're closed. Inhale, reach up, and then eagle. You'll take the right arm under the left, wrap it under, and then bend the knees, and the right leg wraps up and over the left. Feel into your center line right here. A little deeper if you can. And then unwind, extended mountain, feet down, arms up. And eagle, left arm under and left leg over. I was up at Lake Sonoma today and I heard the bald eagles are back up there. I didn't see any, but here's our eagle pose, calling in the spirit of the eagle. And a little deeper, and then unwind to mountain pose. And take some shoulder shrugs or any movement. Yeah, arms can go anywhere, or those little twists again. And coming back into mountain pose, you'll reach through the left foot, bring the left hand to the left hip for standing leg raise. You lift the right knee. And you can either catch the knee or the big toe with the peace fingers and straighten the leg, the possibility. And open it out to the right, so knee or toe, good. See if you can reach to the left. And then just for fun, can you look left? Bring it back to center and set your right foot next to your left, right hand to right hip, just switch legs. Standing leg raise left leg. You can catch the shin or the knee, or peace fingers to the big toes. Stay straight in front for just a few moments so you find that internal rotation and the inner inside of the body, like hugging in. Good, and then you open it to the side. Reach the right arm right and look to the right. And bring it back to center and set the left foot next to the right. Good, take a breath in, sweep both arms up, and keep the left arm up, bring the right arm down for dancer. So catch the right foot now from behind. Hug into that center line. And then as you're ready, you can slide the thigh back and gently kick the foot into the hand. Soften the shoulders a hair. Relax your expression on your face. Good job. Okay, come on up. And switch sides, switch legs, so right arm up, catch the left foot, find the center. And then kick. Good job, and then release. Take a couple big back strokes right here. Right there. And then we'll take the figure 4, which is like a standing pigeon. So you'll bring your weight into your left leg, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, and then you sit back. Sit the hips back as deep as you want to go. And then I like to either rest my forearms on my shin or cradle the legs. You can wrap your forearms around the right shin and cradle it. Good, and the more you extend the spine, like there's a string on the sternum, pulling it forward, the more you'll feel your hip. Good job. Keep that right foot slightly flexed and really root down to the four corners of the left foot on the floor. Good, on your next breath, come on up to stand, plant the feet, reach up if you want. Love that big stretch. And then hands to the heart, and we'll switch sides. So left ankle crosses over the right thigh, flex the foot, and then sit back. And if you want to hold the bar, it's fine to hold on to the bar. Yeah, you can either have your hands on a block on the floor, or rest your forearms on your shin, or cradle that leg. Notice if the hips are kind of dipping, try to keep them level and even. Noticing the flow of your breath, or if there's no flow, invite the breath to flow. Noticing each inhale and each exhale. Very good. And then stand up, plant the feet, big breath in, press the hips forward, lift the heart up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back or hop back, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, coming right up to warrior 2. And then triangle. Go straighten the right leg, slide the body out to the right. Right hand can come to the shin or a block or the floor. Let that left arm pull you up. Bring your feet to parallel and actually toe heel them in once or twice, the shorter stance. And then turn the toes out for goddess. So bend the knees. Bring the arms up to taka. And you can do little either side to side movements or up and down movements, little squats, or moving a little side to side.
Good, and then bring the forearms all the way to the thighs. And then I want you to imagine you've got like bowling balls in the hips and you're gonna drop them to the ground. Yeah. You're not muscling. You're not holding as much. You're really trying to let go. Gravity. Let go and let gravity. And then you'll have to muscle a little bit. Carefully bring the hands to the ground. And then you'll straighten the legs and bump the heels out at the same time. And then walk your hands back between the feet. Reach the crown of the head straight down to the ground. It may or may not touch. From here, you'll lift to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips and come up to stand. And then turn the right toes to face forward and step the left foot up a little bit. And then bring the hands behind you. You can either press the knuckles together, the fists together, or hands can come to reverse namaste, that prayer. You'll lift up a little bit and then fold forward over the right leg. A little bend in the knee, little extra step. Yeah, good. Then the back knee too. It's fine. Perfect. Let the breath slide down the back of the body. You got it. Good. And then release the hands to the mat. We'll step it back. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for warrior two. And then triangle. Straighten the left leg. Reach forward. Let the left hand land. Extend the right arm up away from the center. And then let that right arm pull you back up. Feet to parallel. Keep the feet wide. You can interlace the hands behind the back if you like. You don't have to. And then hinge forward. The wide leg, forward fold. Drop the crown towards the ground. Rinse out the shoulders. If that's too much on the shoulders, you can release at any time. With my hips here, I often do a little movement side to side. Either bent knees or straight legs. Getting up into those little attachments.
It's okay if you want to call it. It's okay to find out what's about to happen.
Release your hands to the ground. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. Lift to a flat back, bring your hands to your hips, come up to stand, and then turn the left toes to face forward. The right foot steps up, arms behind you again, either knuckles press, or you can try for the reverse namaste. Lift and lengthen, fold forward. Find to bend both knees a little bit. You actually get more into the hips if you bend the knees, softening the joints a little bit. I think this is a good mantra. We're going to be all right. All right, release your hands to the ground.
step it back, last time through, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right foot forward into half pigeon. So right knee comes towards the right wrist, your foot goes diagonal. Use whatever props you need, or if you want to be on the back, you could be on your back also. Good, Jen. And then you can come forward. Toes can be tucked or pointed behind you. And I know it doesn't always feel like we're going to be all right, but we are. I recently read this most amazing book by a woman who's a Holocaust survivor. And she was, her advice, her wisdom was that we always have control over what we think. And it's so hard to remember that sometimes. And we go through life and we're gonna get caught up in, stories and worries and reality, which can be really overwhelming and really hard. And we only have control over what we think. We always have that freedom. And we're imperfect human beings here to learn and grow. And opportunity awaits everywhere. So here's a perfect place to practice watching your thoughts and shifting if you need to shift, or acknowledging and honoring the work that you've done and where you are. Taking that pause to be here and acknowledge yourself, and also like, what else? What's next? You're going to come up here for double pigeons. You'll sit over onto the right hip, and the left leg comes around to stack on top. And this could also be just a simple cross-legged if that's better in your body. So if you can, the bottom shin will slide forward. And if it's too much on that right hip, it can go back. So stack the shins. I like the ankle off the thigh, but you can leave it on if it feels okay. And your body. And then you'll just lean forward, and it might be micro lean, or you can walk your body, your torso forward. Yeah, perfect. How's that feel? Relax the muscles in your face, like consciously in your jaw. Separate your back teeth slightly. Maybe possibly relax your hands. Relax your belly. So one of the tools to help when the body feels overstimulated or over adrenaline or fraught with that worry or whatever it might be here, that up state, one of the techniques is to really breathe into your belly. To soften the belly and breathe into the belly. And it helps, that alone signals the vagus nerve, which is responsible for our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest nervous system. And it's actually the nervous system that when we can enter it, We are the best decision makers. Having ways and techniques and reminders to drop into the belly, soften the hands. Feeling. So come up slowly here. You can go back to down dog or not. If you've had enough of that pose, you can switch right into half pigeon on the left right here. Just left leg forward, right leg back. Use whatever props you might need or want. We'll come up for double pigeon. So sitting over onto the left hip, you can slide the shin forward or not. So the right leg goes on top. I like to get the ankle bone off the side of the thigh, but it's fine if it's on the inside too. Slightly different versions. And then kind of get both sitting bones down. You can even rest your elbow on the top knee to get it to descend a little bit. It's way up high. And lean forward, micro lean, or you might be able to get farther. And I love like bringing my hands onto my thighs here and just like pressing down or rotating them away from each other. Or doing a little rock instead of a steady lean. Slowly and gently come on up and lean back and unwind the legs. Just take them out. Give a little shake to the back of the legs or rotation in and out. And then you'll keep the left leg straight and bring the right foot to the inner left thigh and then reach forward for the left foot. Wherever you can go. And then fold down so your forehead rests on your shin. And then come up slowly, switch legs, so straighten the right leg, bring the left foot to the inner thigh, and then reach forward for the right foot. Foot can be flexed or pointed, but keep the kneecap if you can facing the ceiling. You're welcome to like hug the muscle to the bone in the right leg and then engage the muscles, or you can relax. And then come up slowly. One final forward fold here. Stretch both legs out in front. Reach up and then hinge forward and see where you can land. Want to honor your body and relax into this shape. Using your hands, gently press yourself up. And you'll come down onto your back for either hips on a block or shoulder stand or happy baby. So if you don't have a block, you can always bring your hands under the hips and take the legs straight up. It's a nice inversion. Or a shoulder stand where you press up to the backs of the shoulders, hands to the lower back or hips and legs to the sky. Or you can keep your hips on the ground, catch your feet, bending the knees into happy baby. Just coming somewhere where your feet are up, higher than the heart. Keep your attention on your breath. If you're in shoulder stand and want to take it back to plow, you can let your feet come towards the floor behind you. If you're in happy baby, you can rock or kick your heels to the side of the room. Your legs are up in the air. You can be still or rotate the ankles or move in any way you want. And you'll gently ease your way out of wherever you are and begin to stretch your body out into Shavasana. You need to cover with a shirt or a blanket, you can do that. Or just landing in this place of rest. This week I sent a newsletter out and talking about self-care, and it was inspired from my own life and learning how to sprinkle moments of self-care in. You're already ahead of the game. You're here at a yoga class. But sometimes even coming to a yoga class is on our have-to list or our should, which has the lack of that true self-care quality. Right here, like true self-care, it's like being exactly as you are, honoring, caring for deeply you.
Just begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. And you can wiggle your fingers, toes, looking up your body. And then as you're ready, you'll gently bend your knees and roll to a comfortable side. With your eyes closed, you'll press up to seated. Touch the palms of your hands together and bring your thumbs to your heart space. Lift your thumbs up to your forehead center. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Thank you so much. And go out and look at the beautiful moon tonight on your way home. And you too, Jen, go look up at that beautiful moon. Bye-bye. Nice to see you. Bye.